Hey YouTube, this is not going to be my typical video, although as you can see I'm riding the DRZ here. Mike and I are going on an urban dual sport ride to get some coffee. And I'll explain a little bit in the video, a little later in the video here. This is actually, we're going to cover kind of a personal topic here. But what we do about once every other week or every other month is ride into downtown Portland and go to CC's Coffee and get a cup of coffee. And so here we are riding over Skyline Boulevard over the West Hills in Portland, and it was kind of nice over in Beaverton, but as we came over the top of the hill here, it started raining, and which is kind of fitting for the news that we're going to get a little later in the video. But one of the cool things about Portland is you come out of the West Hills, you go from Forest to downtown Portland, and it's kind of a drastic change. And about 3 weeks prior to this video, I experienced a drastic change in my life, which kind of fits with the rain here. My wife, Nadia, passed away. She has been fighting cancer for about 4 years. Probably had it a lot longer than that, but has been fighting for about 4 years, and she finally lost that fight. It actually happened, a little over a month ago, and many of you know that. But I figured I needed to get a video up to let let others know, just that kind of what's been going on in my life. And I actually lost my prior wife to cancer 13 or 14 years ago, and so I kind of knew what to expect as far as this grieving process goes, but that doesn't make any easier. And honestly, it's quite a bit different this time than it was last time. But I'm doing okay. So life goes on, and the moto blog community has actually been very supportive. That's along with, I have a lot of friends and family, and co-workers and friends from church, and it's been very supportive. So let me tell you a little bit about Nadia. Nadia was actually born in the Ukraine, extremely intelligent, most intelligent person I'll probably ever meet. She was at the top of her class over there, ended up studying philosophy, and I think all she had is her thesis left to do to get her doctorate when she left Ukraine and moved to Mexico. And in Mexico, she taught philosophy and law at university level, and then I think also at private schools, and eventually moved to the U.S., where she taught Spanish and English, which are languages that she didn't know before she moved to those two countries. So it's kind of ironic. And eventually became self-employed, got sick and tired of being a teacher, although her heart was teaching. If you were to meet her, there's no question she would have taught you something, because whether you wanted to know it or not, she was just always sharing information with people. And Nadia and I were married for a little over 10 years. I'm gonna miss her so much. It's just, I mean, as anyone can imagine, I suppose, how much you would miss your spouse, especially after 10 years of marriage. One huge blessing that I have, though, is I have a daughter, son-in-law, and a grandson. And so Nadia lives on in her daughter, and Allie, and it's just amazing how similar the two of them are. Although they would both argue that they're very different, but they're very, very similar. It kind of brings a little joy to my heart to think of the similarities between the two of them. And so I think that's one of the reasons that the grieving process is not quite so bad this time, is because I do have Allie and my new grandson. I mean, I think that actually helps a lot. And of course, I'm looking forward to seeing Nadia in heaven. We're both Christians. And thanks to our relationship with Jesus, we will be able to spend eternity together. So, that's not so bad either. It's just that I'm stuck down here without her in the rain. But I got Mike to go riding with, and life, as I was saying, life goes on, and we just gotta kind of move forward, and even when there is rain in our life. So they're off to right there. You can see CC's, and that's where we're gonna go in here to get some coffee. And CC's has the best Americanas anywhere. Portland is known for Voodoo donuts and a bunch of other things, and honestly, they should be known for CC's coffee, because the Americanas in there are just unbelievable, and it's all kind of themed around motorcycles. So if you're ever in Portland, I'd highly recommend coming to CC's.
I didn't wear mine.
Oh, those not waterproof?
No.
That sucks.